Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Paper Mario. Previously, we helped out with Koopa Village to purge it of its fuzzy crisis, and we also met up with Cooper, the blue shell Koopa that Merlin told us about earlier on in our adventure. And we did help him out get his shell back too from the fuzzies before seeing him in action and see what he could bring to the table as a party member. Today, we're gonna explore around Koopa Village a little bit more before we head off to Koopa Bros Fortress now that we have Cooper in our party. So to start things off, we'll head over to the left and investigate this part of the village. Since we really did have time to do that because of the crisis that was going on. I'll save my game first just to be safe. And I guess we'll investigate more of these houses too. We did come across a rest shop here, an inn, and this is the item shops. You could usually tell what's what depending on what symbol or sign that each shop has. Very easy to distinguish. Go here first since I do need some HP and FP back. So Toad House. Maybe I am thinking of the sequel that you have to pay a small fee to use these inns. Maybe it's just Paper Mario that has the ones that are free. Could be the case. Just goes to show that I am very, very used to sequels. So much more than I am with this game. So an item shop that we have. We saw one back in Toad Town. This one has a little bit more different items though. Each item shop that you find in the game is gonna sell different items for a different amount of prices. If I'm correct on that. That's not all we could do though. Rival Koopa shop. I did mention these before. Buy and sell is pretty easy. Just go up to an item for buying and then press A to confirm what item you want to buy. To sell, I think you have to be up to the clerk. Yeah, and I'll tell you what each price for each item's for, and you can buy it from there. For checking, you can check 32 more items. This is essentially an item storage function. Whichever item that you choose will allow him to store whatever item that you want to be stored for a later purpose. So I think I will store the Koopa Leaf actually for later on. I'll do the same thing for the Goomnut too. I don't think I want to store the Super Shroom though. The Fright Jar, I could probably sell that off. Nah, I think I'll show it in action at least once. We'll do it to an enemy we've already faced before just to show what that's like. Even though I won't get any star points out of it, it won't really make that much of a difference to me. I think that's it for now. And if you want to claim an item back, that's essentially going back to your checking storage. And you can pick up whichever item you want back to put in your inventory. That's pretty much all there is to it in terms of the item shops. You know, that's actually all we could do in Koopa Village for now. Not that much to do, but I thought there'd be at least one more thing we could do around here, but I guess not. Maybe I was thinking of one more favor we could get from Koopa Koot that we really couldn't do right now. I guess that was not the case. So on our way back to the main path, I want to talk about a few things that I really forgot to actually mention when the appropriate time was around. To start off, it's with the fuzzies. There's actually an unused version of the enemy known as an Aqua Fuzzy. It's pretty much a pal swap version of the real fuzzy that we did see back in the last episode, but that enemy went unused. There's quite a few variants in Paper Mario that did go unused in terms of like unused content. Furthermore, the new partner jingle that we saw, or at least that we heard, that actually has a small bit of history to it. The song was a lot more different in Japan. It was changed for international releases because It originally sounded way too similar to the song America from the musical West Side Story, so they had to rework it in order to potentially avoid a lawsuit from the owners of that musical. The reason why I bring this up is not only that I find that fact a little interesting, it's because that I happen to be a fan of West Side Story. In fact, it's the only musical I've ever liked in my entire life. So to know that Barrio and West Side Story is linked in some fashion is really surprising and funny to me, but hey, it gives me an excuse to talk about the one musical that I've ever loved in my whole life. I remember coming across it in my high school days when we had to go see a play about it. For some of us in that class, we had to dress up all fancy like in suits or in like dresses for the girls. We just had to dress up all fancy because that was kind of the procedure that that place had in TAC. But I didn't really mind it. It made the experience like a little more fancy. So it was really worth it to see that stage played out in like real life. That was the first time I actually saw West Side Story before going back later on in the term to see what the movie was like. And the movie was not like worse, it was just as good as the play. I just prefer the play because that was like my initial exposure to the musical. But that being said, the movie itself is just as good. That seems very interesting at least. We can't do it from the ground, but with Cooper here, we can take out that block and then get that before that Spike Cooper does a little dance for us. The Thunderbolt, lightning that strikes one enemy with an attack power of 5. And that's just enough star points that we needed to level up some more. And I did say I was gonna put it to BP. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So now we'll go back to our badges. And now to decide what to use. Close Call was very good to us before. Dizzy Attack. That could be advantageous to us. Chill Out. This year I wanted to show that off at least. And I guess by proxy we'll put back on Close Call. I'll just leave that on for a little longer, and I think I will take off the attack effects badge. I think that's been on long enough. And considering what the Koopa Bros Fortress is like coming up, I don't want that to have be kept on for any longer. Not you allowed, Mario, you're just chilling the Koopa Bros. Well, rude much. It's not like that we can hit that switch on the other side. No, sir. Because with our new ally in Cooper, we could easily access that. Oh, we did find a new enemy though. I will need to get Barrio out for that. Unfortunately, switching out partners also takes up a turn, so that's the risk I have to take there. This is a Paratrooper. No surprise here. Paratroopers are just Koopa Troopers with wings. Magic XP is 4 and attack and defense are 1. When you jump on them or use a power block, their wings fall off and become normal Koopa Troopers. It's easy to beat them once a normal Koopa Troopers, give them another jump attack. They think they're pretty cool because they wear sunglasses, but they're not that tough. Sounds like you're a little jealous here, Barrio. Maybe you want to have a pair of sunglasses yourself. Is that what you're telling me? Because it's not that far-fetched, because sunglasses are cool. You know what? I think I will use the power block here. It might be a waste to have it on these kinds of enemies, but I don't really mind too much. It takes out both their wings at the same time. And we could flip over one of them at least. When you're doing a double jump on a Koopa Troopa of any variant, it will only equal to 1 damage because the first jump is obviously flipping them over, so you won't get double damage on them unless they're on their backs like that. But once they are flipped over, then they're pretty defenseless, and you can wipe them out with ease. Aw yeah, 4 more star points. Already building up to the next level up. It's a bit of a ways away, but every little bit helps. Wonder if... Aha! I thought so! The way those blocks were laid out led me to believe something was suspicious about that. Another fire flower. I might have to use one of those fire flowers too. I have 2 of those in reserve right now. Alright. Alright. Keep pressing forward. I should get pretty close to our location. I'm gonna switch you out very fast for Barrio. He's a lot more useful for these airborne enemies. Another thing I want to talk about is the book we got from Colorado's wife for Koopa Coot for his favorite last episode. Apparently that book was implied to have dirty material in the Japanese version. I won't say much more than that, it's just that I will say that in the Japanese version of the game, that book was a lot more naughty than we got in America. And here we are. I want to go back first. I think we may have missed something. Got that heart block over there. If I'm correct. Oh, I want to avoid you. Avoid you too. Oh, I didn't want to do that. There's something here that I wanted to get. You have to go farther back first. I may have passed it actually. Yeah, there's a tree over there. Just as I thought. There's a star piece in that tree near the stone arch. Won't deal with that guy. I told him once, he's pretty much ancient history to me now. That's been my protocol when it comes to enemies that spawn on, like, frequently in video games. If I deal with you once, then I don't want to deal with you that much, unless I need to grind for, like, star points. In this case, actually. So we came across this ominous structure. I think it's pretty obvious to know what this is. Wow, Mario, what the? Oh, where in the world? I've heard Mario's here already. I gotta tell the leader. Red Koopa! That guy ran away with the coward that he really is. I'm not saying all Koopas are cowards though, because after all we have Cooper on our side, and he's a brave little guy. In any case though, welcome to Koopa Bros Fortress, our first dungeon of the game. That's why I wanted to take out that effects patch, because we're gonna be here for a while. You can see that things look pretty bleak here. I hope those shells are not empty, because if they are, that this place is a little more ominous than we're led to believe. Aha, we found a new enemy though. Unfortunately, I have to take out that guy first. She will damage you first of all. And then we'll switch out to Barrio. Hopefully that other enemy, the bomb. Oh, it did do what I thought it was gonna do. Good. Because I want to tattle it right away. This is a bomb. Bombs are pretty temperamental, and they get steaming mad when you attack them. Match XP 3, attack power 1. You better not jump on them when they're angry or they'll blow up in your face. In fact, stay away entirely. Attack them from a distance with arms like hammer, or you can send in other things like shells. If they attack when angry, they'll charge and explode, so you better take care of them before they blow. Pretty sound advice. Which means I want to prioritize taking on the Koopa first. Not say that just because, like, Koopa's on our side. Maybe I am because he was just on my mind at the time. Alright, what to do first? Let's see if Hammer Throw will be effective against them. Oh, that did a lot more damage than I thought. This guy should have no defense. Oh, okay, that was not a smart idea, but hey, partners don't have health in this game, so that didn't really matter at all. Better sending in our partner than Mario, after all. We got a fortress key. I lost a door in this fortress. Pretty obvious which key this is going to. And now to press on even further inside. Oh, there's another bomb over there. Oh, I don't want to do that. We'll bring out Cooper. I wonder if... Hang on. I'm wondering to think. I'm pretty sure this might work. A Fireflower might be effective against these guys. Yeah, I thought so. fire-based item did work on an enemy that is, well, kind of weak to fire in that case. I'm pretty sure it was very obvious that was gonna go down like that, but it never hurt to check just in case. Those ball bombs can be pretty easy to take out once you take them on individually, but in a group they can be kind of dangerous if you're not too careful. Looks like some shenanigans are up to snuff here. Ha! Let's see the Great Mario getting farther now. Well, right on cue, Mario shows up. Eek! Mario! You don't try any. You'll still never find your way to the fortress. It looks like there might be some fighting here. How exciting! See ya! If I get the jump on him first. So the bomb-bomb's fuse won't light up until you make first contact with them. It's pretty good to know. So I guess prioritizing enemies will be something you have to keep in mind if this is going to be your first time going through the Koopa Bros Fortress. And as you can see, unlike with Barrio, sorry about that. Unlike with Barrio, if you send Koopa into a fused bomb like that, then he will not take any damage once you make contact with a fused bomb. And that was a pretty easy secret that guy gave away. Took care of those guys, no problem. And now we go behind that wall that Koopa just obviously gave away. And we get the power bounce badge. Jump on one enemy continuously until you miss an action command. That sounds like a really helpful badge I want to get on right now. Worth 2 points though. I'll take the risk and give up chill out for that. More offensive options, I'll be very grateful for that. Let's see with this guy, haha! Well, as long as we're here, might as well show it off right now, the power bounce. Press A before landing. I should have kept that going. I did think the timing would be that strict to an extent. But we did see how powerful it could be. And you can imagine that would be very helpful if you're able to keep that going for quite a while. I'm sure that'll be very helpful against any new or more powerful foes that we haven't come across yet. So the potential there is real. Also colliding that shell with Koopa's shell didn't really do much for us. Because that didn't give that Koopa any damage going into that fight. With a shot though. Jeez, going up against a lot of bombs can be kind of time consuming. Because you gotta follow a specific procedure to take them out. Anyways, by activating that switch, we can lower the staircase. And that'll raise it down to unveil another floor to us. So was it just like up there for show? I think we could go even higher up the castle. We actually have to go lower for that. Where to go first? I think we'll go left. Aha, sure enough. This might look bad, but this is exactly where we want to be. There's a lot of Koopas here though. And now for number 2. Whoa, almost dive bomb on me, did ya? Come on, let me get the first strike. There we go. Ooh, and a power block. That's actually gonna be very helpful for the last fight we have to go through. Those fights weren't that hard to go through. In fact, a very helpful tip that I can give to you is to divide your attacks among the various amounts of Koopas, because if you attack a Koopa when they're flipped over, then they will need to take one more turn to self-right themselves. So, in a sense, you can stun lock the Koopas from getting back up if you divide your attacks carefully. That way you won't sustain any damage if you're able to initiate the first strike, or just not let a Koopa attack you before the fight starts, and you can escape all those battles unscathed. And that gives us another fortress key. And speaking of unscathed, we're gonna have to go past these fire bars very carefully. Just like so. And voila, there we go. And I think we're going to stop for today, since we got the key. And we'll see what's lying beyond yonder door over there in the next episode, as we continue our way through Koopa Bros Fortress. Until we meet again, farewell for now.